Oftentimes, we need to rely on agencies to help us build our company products, to help get our MVP out, to even support products that we have in the market. Agency selection can be tough, not only tough to select, but also sometimes tough to maintain that relationship. So I want to give you a quick method that I call the Triple A method that will help you make sure that you're keeping things on track with your agency. You can also use this to select an agency. So first one is access. Do you have access to the developers? Can you name them? Can you write that down? Very important that we are able to notice when developers get swapped in and out, or potentially velocity goes down because there's a new face on the team. So sometimes you don't want direct access to your developers because you want someone else to do that while you manage your product. But I would say, even as a good measure of accountability, is to kind of keep a track of the access that you have to developers. Sometimes things can get lost in translation where you're explaining something to one person and they go back to a team. I would ask for access. What type of access am I going to have to my team? I'd like to know them by name. Second one, availability. Is the team available to your requests, to your status updates, to your sprint planning meetings? What is that sense of availability that you have from them? Are they going to be off the grid for a week and then come up for updates every 7 days? Or are you going to have Slack access to them? Are you going to be able to get a sense of what their availability is like? This is a very important one because agencies, by nature of having to swap out developers to other projects, might actually decrease the availability on your project so they can do other projects. And you want to make very sure that they are responsive. Are they giving you daily updates? Do you have a 24/7 feel about them? If they're telling you, hey, leave us alone, we've got to go do something, while I would only accept that if I was in CTO land, but before that, I would be, as a founder or someone leveraging an agency, be very sure that you feel like your team is available. Third one is probably my most important one, which is ask. Are they asking you questions for clarification? They're blocked. They need you to test something. How are they coming across as asking? Do you feel like you're saying something and then they're gone, and then you just hope and pray that they come back with results? Or are they coming back with, hey, we need certificates. Hey, we did this little form for you, but we need something different. Hey, we're going to go with this Lambda service approach. Is that good with you? Ask, ask, ask. Now, don't be frustrated when they ask. I think rejoice when they ask you questions. So, just to summarize, you want to make sure that you have access to them. You want to make sure that there's a solid vibe of availability. There has to be at least daily updates. You need to hear from them every day. And then ask, are they asking you questions? There's nothing wrong with when you are interviewing agencies to ask them about this. And if you don't have a feeling that they're being authentic about their responses, but that maybe they're in sales mode, don't be afraid to test whether you have access to the developers. Hey, who's going to be on the team? Can you just maybe send me some background information on them? What are their names? What are their birthdays? You'd like to send them some cake. Availability. Hey, am I joining a Slack? Can you join my Slack? Can I join your Slack? What type of access? Oh, no, you can only do it through Trello or Jira. No, I want to know what kind of availability am I going to have? And then asking questions. Hope this helps you. The Triple A method for selecting your agency. Cheerio.